Hey there, and welcome back to Path to Your True Self, where we focus on self-love, mindset shifts, and becoming the best version of who you truly are. Today, we're diving into something we're all born with, but often forget to nurture as we grow older, and that is creativity. Creativity isn't just about painting or writing poems. It's about the way you express who you are. It's how your inner world takes form in the outer world. So in this video, we'll explore what creativity really means, why it's essential for self-expression, how you can tap into it even if you don't think of yourself as a creative person, and how nurturing your creativity can lead you closer to your true self. Let's begin this beautiful journey inward into your creative core. When we hear the word creativity, many of us think of artists, musicians, writers, or inventors. But creativity is so much more than that. It's not limited to professions or hobbies. It's a way of thinking, a way of seeing, and most importantly, a way of being. Creativity is the ability to generate ideas, to imagine possibilities, to solve problems in new ways. It's how you put together your thoughts, your emotions, your experiences, and give them shape in the world. Even something as simple as how you decorate your room, how you dress, how you cook a meal, or how you comfort a friend. These are all expressions of your creativity. Creativity is not about being good at something. It's about being real. Authentic creativity isn't polished or perfect. It's personal. When you allow yourself to create without judgment, without rules, you're giving voice to something deep inside. That's powerful. That's healing. That's you. So if we're all born creative, why do so many of us feel disconnected from it? The truth is, creativity often gets buried under layers of expectations, from society, from school, from work, and even from ourselves. Maybe someone once told you you weren't good at art. Maybe you were made to believe creativity is impractical. Or maybe life just got too busy. As children, we create without fear. We draw strange creatures, invent stories, dance like nobody's watching. But somewhere along the way, we start comparing. We start editing ourselves. We stop playing. We internalize the idea that if it's not perfect, it's not worth doing. That if it won't make money, it's not worth pursuing. These beliefs slowly chip away at the freedom creativity requires. But the beautiful thing is, creativity never really leaves you. It may go quiet for a while, but it's still there, waiting for you to remember it, to nourish it, to trust it again. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. At its heart, creativity is a form of self-expression. It's the language of the soul. Think about it. When words fail, we turn to music. When pain overwhelms, we might write it down. When joy bursts out of us, we dance. These are creative acts. They help us process, release, and share what we're feeling. Expressing yourself creatively isn't just fun. It's vital to your emotional and spiritual well-being. It's how you make sense of your story. It's how you discover who you are beneath the noise. And it's how you let others see the real you. And remember, self-expression doesn't have to look a certain way. You don't need a gallery, a stage, or a huge following. You just need a willingness to show up for yourself. To say, this is me. This is how I feel. This is what I see. Your creativity doesn't need permission. It just needs space. Before we explore how to tap into your creativity, we need to address something that holds many people back: inner resistance. These are the voices that whisper, I'm not creative. What if it sucks? I don't have time. What's the point? Sound familiar? These thoughts are fear in disguise. Fear of not being enough. Fear of being judged. Fear of wasting time. But they're not truths. They're just protective layers you've built over time. So here's a mindset shift. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be productive. You don't even have to share what you create. You only have to show up. even if it's just for 5 minutes a day. Even if it's just doodles in a notebook, humming a tune in the shower, writing a messy journal entry. That counts. Creativity flows where there is freedom, not pressure. Let's talk about how to cultivate that freedom. Now, let's get practical. Here's some ways to tap back into your creative energy and let it grow. 1. Give yourself permission to play. Let go of the need to get it right. Creativity is exploration. Try things. Be silly. Be weird. Make a mess. The point is not to impress, it's to express. 2. Create a safe space for yourself. Set up a little corner where you can be free. Maybe it's a journal, a sketchbook, an instrument, a camera, or just your phone for voice notes. Make it your creative sanctuary. 3. Try new mediums. Not feeling inspired by one outlet? Try another. If writing feels blocked, try painting. If painting feels stiff, try movement. Creativity thrives on curiosity. 4. Make time, even just 10 minutes. Set a timer. Just you and your creative impulse. You'll be amazed at what can come through in just a few minutes of focused play. 5. Embrace imperfection. Your creative work doesn't have to be profound. It just has to be yours. In fact, some of the most honest art is raw and unrefined. 6. Practice mindful observation. Start noticing colors, textures, sounds, patterns, anything. Let the world inspire you again. Reconnect with your senses. 7. Use journaling prompts. Ask yourself, what do I feel but can't say? What would I create if no one ever saw it? What part of me wants to be expressed right now? These prompts open the door for creativity to walk through. Let me tell you a few short stories that show how creativity lives in our daily lives. Maria, a mother of 2, used to love writing poetry. She gave it up years ago. One day, she started jotting little poems in her phone while waiting for school pickup. Eventually, she turned them into a small self-published book. She said it helped her reconnect with herself. James, a warehouse worker, discovered he loved building miniature models in his garage. It started as a weekend hobby. Now he teaches his kids to build alongside him. It's their bonding ritual. Ava, who struggled with anxiety, started painting abstract emotions on small canvases. She never showed them to anyone, but said it helped her feel seen by herself. These aren't professional artists. They're people who decided to create, not for approval, but for expression. That's the heart of it. Creativity is medicine. It helps you move through emotions you can't yet name. It gives your pain a place to rest. It lets your joy stretch its wings. It connects you to something deeper, something real. When you create from the heart, you begin to recognize your inner landscape. You learn what makes you feel alive. You learn to honor your intuition. You begin to trust yourself again. That's healing. That's growth. That's you coming home to your true self. So, my friend, I invite you to nurture your creativity, even if it feels rusty. Even if you've been away from it for a while. Start small. Stay curious. Let your imagination breathe. There is something inside you that wants to be expressed. A story, a rhythm, a vision. Don't hide it. Let it come through. You are more creative than you think. And your creativity is one of the purest ways to become who you truly are. If this video spoke to you, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet, and share it with someone who might need this reminder today. And let me know in the comments, what's one creative thing you'll try this week? Just for you? Until next time, keep creating, keep growing, and keep walking the path to your true self.